Shout out to my nigga Drake, man. We back.
Drizzy.
Dark Lane demo tapes. I don't know if y'all fuck with it. Drake always coming through with some throwaways though. I can't lie.
I ain't hear this shit.
Writing this from Florida with love. When I link with Mexico, I knew I found a plug.
I ain't heard this shit yet. This shit nuts.
Episode 2, Season 2, Episode 17.
Quarantine Chronicles.
Quarantine Chronicles. Tonight, man, we discussing Jordan Doc, The Last Dance, episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6. Giving y'all a recap.
That bullshit.
Oh man, we gotta discuss episode. I know we missed out on last week, but we gotta just go ahead and touch it. Episode 3 and 4. What happened?
Introduce ourselves first, brother.
Of course. I'm getting to it.
Slipped off, man.
Yeah, in the building, aka Facts, man. Arty, my nigga Low, managing as usual. Dennis Rodman.
Low managing in quarantine, dog.
The first nigga that admitted that shit.
Yeah. Chiming in, nigga. J-Mo Shuttlesworth, dog. Free the waves, nigga. Free the waves.
Ain't no Do-Rag Chronicles.
Hell no. I'm do-raggy about this shit. All comb, nigga.
My nigga you got the Froby going on.
Right.
Froby.
This shit growing fast. My shit ain't growing at all. This shit man's Jay Smooth, James Harden hater, LeBron defender, caveman. Yeah, that's me. Shit. But I'm going off today because niggas got my man Brown fucked up off this damn documentary. You got my man fucked up.
So, man, episodes 3 and 4, I thought the mentions was dope. Of course, we're going to touch on, 5 and 6 as well. But episodes 3 and 4, that really highlighted Dennis Rodman and Phil Jackson. Both of their humble beginnings. Really, man, I want to start with Rodman. During that 94-95 season, Rodman was into a lot of turmoil, pretty much on his way out the league. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really remember like that, but he was pretty much
when he was he started in 93 when he was in a car.
Yeah, he was really on his way out of the NBA for real, and
he was on his way off Earth because he was gonna fuck around and kill himself.
Yeah, he was gonna fuck around and kill himself the way he was going, and shit. Basically, I guess the owners and Phil hit Mike up Mike and Pip up do y'all want to get Rodman? They said yeah, and shit, 72 and 10 happened. I would say that the risk paid off. What was y'all take from, watching episode, 3 and 4 of Rodman?
My take, if you combine the two, I like how they highlighted Phil and Dennis Rodman because that's how a player and a coach relationship is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Y'all should be able to discuss, how to move forward. Y'all should be able to discuss like mental health tap-ins. How's your mental health? How's your psyche going? You know what I'm saying? You need to mental break, how you feeling. And as a player, you should be comfortable enough to express to your coach what's really going on, what you need, and your coach should be able to, accommodate your needs. So I like how they highlighted that. And a lot of that is not found nowadays in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's facts.
My main take is that nigga, Dennis Rodman, was a wild boy.
Oh, of course. We're gonna get into the vacation.
Yeah, when he was in Chicago, but it started off, man. That nigga came from humble beginnings, man, and he is the definition. One of the definitions of if you look up, if hard work pays off was a person, man, that'd be Dennis, man. He worked his ass off, and he got to where he was supposed to be at, man. Detroit, balled out, worked his ass off, became defensive player of the year, all that good stuff.
2 rings.
Yeah, got his 2 rings, you know what I'm saying? Whooping Jordan ass. Whooping Punk and Pimpin'. I don't give a fuck what they talk about that whole ass migraine, nigga. That nigga was scared.
Yeah.
But, and then after that, you transition into, him going into Chicago and just him becoming a fucking beast. Like, the greatest rebounder of all time. You know what I'm saying? outside of Wilt, but Wilt was 7 feet back
Wilt's
then.
not a real.
Playing this nigga 6'8".
Wilt's
This nigga is undersized, 6'5", 6'6".
Boy, did y'all peep how Dennis Rodman said he trained himself to grab rebounds though?
Yeah, he just said he went to the gym with his man to tell his man to shoot the ball.
Art behind that. You know what I'm saying? He like, if the ball here, geometry, boom, I'm jumping this way. I put myself here because the ball here is coming this way. And what was he talking about? Larry Bird shooting. I know it's spinning out. You know, it's like he had a whole breakdown of how to grab a rebound and keep going. And he was only 6'7". So,
and that's to teach kids too, man. Like, you do not have to score to be a damn to have an impact on the game, dog.
And
if you have a skill and you perfect that skill, dog, that skill could take you a long place. I'm not saying it's gonna take niggas to the NBA, but that shit can for sure take you to Division I offer. You know what I'm saying? Get you a college offer, whether it's Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, USCAA. Like, it can get you somewhere to play college sports, man. If you perfect your craft and perfecting the skill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that was my biggest takeaway, man, of how he perfected that skill, you know what I'm saying, in Detroit, playing with Zeke, playing with Joe, you know what I'm saying, not being the main focal point on offense. And he said, shit, I'm going to guard 1 through 5. I'm going to get 15 to 20 rebounds, and I'm going to lock up. So it's like, yeah, I think he really – I think we're going to get into why, you know what I'm saying, do we feel like the Pistons get enough credit, which we can't. We'll wait to get into that. We got to talk about Dennis' 48-hour vacation first. But
before we get into that too, Dennis Rodman, you are out your fucking mind if you think you can guard fucking LeBron, bro. Cut that shit out.
Nah, bro. I think you can.
Fucking disrespect.
That's not disrespectful, bro. That's not
disrespectful. I don't give a fuck what Dennis Rodman. I don't give a fuck what Dennis Rodman talking about.
Yeah, I keep trying to tell people it's two different Rodmans.
Listen,
Rodman in Detroit was guarding 1 through 5.
I don't care about none of that shit. You can't. He ain't guarding 6'8", 280.
He guarded
him like a train. I'm sorry.
Back then, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If niggas in Dallas like Deshaun Stevenson and Jason Terry, you know,
y'all count one series against this man out of 17-year career. One fucking series, bro. LeBron today, year 17, Dennis Rodman back then. LeBron would be
the greatest defender ever, bro. He's the greatest defender, probably the greatest defender ever.
Again.
No, I'm not saying
listen, niggas always saying LeBron ain't got no moves and all that shit. Niggas now can't stop LeBron.
What refs? Are we getting the refs from back then or the refs now? Because the refs back then, Rodman beating his ass. And Bron don't score.
You can't teach 6'8", 280, man. LeBron's gonna get fouled every fucking time, dog. Like, come on, man. It's genetic. It's like, he a good defender, and he'll probably. I'm not saying LeBron will score every single time, but there's no. You're not stopping an elite scorer in the NBA. LeBron is an elite scorer. He gonna lead he's gonna lead the NBA in scoring for a reason when it's all said and done. Like, in the history of the NBA for a reason. Like, to say that you like he talking crazy. Like, nigga, you out your fucking. Kawhi Leonard is probably the premier on-ball defender now in the NBA, right?
I don't think, and he's not on Rodman level. I don't think he's on Rodman level. Man, defending wise, I don't think he's on Rodman level.
I don't think Dennis Rodman would get his ass washed coming into the league now. Washed. Big time washed. He
might have 5 fouls, but he ain't about to get washed.
He ain't about to get washed, bro.
Washed. Padding up, nigga, with the colorful.
I'm sorry. Hey, them niggas back then, that nigga Rodman was picking up 94 feet. So
I feel like people back then, like, to say that, like, niggas talk about back then, like, basketball hasn't changed so much from 96 to 2020. Like, basketball has totally changed. You got niggas coming up the court legitly pulling up from half court, bro. Like,
I've always
as soon as they cross half, and that's a good shot. Nah,
I'm just saying, though, I always ask, as we're gonna talk about Tony Kukoc in this segment. He said, I didn't expect niggas to be on me everywhere that I went for the entire game. Like, nigga, everywhere you go, I'm gonna be on you. That nigga had
that was young
points
Tony
and
Kukoc,
0 rebounds.
Yeah, but that was young Tony Kukoc. You know what I'm saying?
Kukoc was cold. And you know what?
No, I'm not saying he wasn't
No,
cold.
wait, let me bring it up to Kukoc. Kukoc would be, you know who he remind me of? A Hito Turkoglu, but better. But way better.
He good. No.
Everything.
You can't. I'm not taking nothing from Tony Kukoc, but like in the episode, Tony Kukoc was like the young nigga, and everybody he was like the young excited nigga, and nigga was like he coming for.
He had game.
The nigga wanted that nigga to be the face of the Bulls.
Game.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga had game, but like the Michael Jordan and Scotty totally took him out. You know that's later, but like I feel like people undersell basketball now. Like niggas back then, like basketball has changed totally different. Like you can't tell me Dennis Rodman to be out there killing KD.
No, not
killing Giannis. Like it's basketball is different, dog.
Like Giannis, like a nigga like Giannis, Rodman would completely take Giannis out of the game. Literally.
Listen,
in mental game,
that's something that I would have to see. I'm sorry, like
I saw Kawhi do it for 4 games straight.
I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about last year. Last year to this year, Giannis has changed completely. The niggas pulling up threes on fast breaks.
Man, Rodman gonna be like, you can shoot that bullshit, nigga.
Right, all you want.
Yeah, fact. What happened to your
my sister called. I'm on my phone. My sister called.
Oh, okay.
But y'all keep going.
Yeah.
But no, look, we didn't hold on. Before we talk the most disrespectful shit I heard. These niggas called Tony Kukoc the white magic. These motherfuckers reached. Nigga was nowhere near that.
Yeah.
He wasn't that.
Yeah, he reached. He wasn't that.
They was reaching. His MVP was a reach, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he was the same. I'll give him. He was the first European star to transition to the NBA. I'll give you
I can't lie. He's what Lamar Odom was
supposed to be.
He's what Lamar Odom
international. My thing is they still reached with how much they was trying to give him credit for.
But for that Bulls team, he was like a Lamar Odom.
Exactly.
6'10".
You talking about Tony Kukoc?
Yeah, he was like a Lamar Odom. Like he could do everything on the court very well. He can do everything. So, Rodman, man, the 48-hour vacation. I thought that shit was dope. That
it wasn't 48. He meant 84.
Yeah, he meant like a week. He meant a week. Of course, it's Rodman, but I thought that shit was dope, man. Just for the simple fact, it seemed like I don't know if they didn't touch on the documentary or not, but I don't know like what really happened and transpired. Like, what did he miss during that time period? That's what I'm thinking. Like, did he miss games during the time period? They didn't.
He had to have missed the game or something for that nigga. Game or maybe not even a game because, like, Mike was like, Mike said, "Can you get that nigga 2 days?" So he must have missed 2 practices.
Hey, he had to miss some. All I know
they had to go get that nigga. He didn't come back in 2 days.
No. So what they said was, what Mike said is he came back in 2 days, but he didn't come back to the team in 2 days.
Oh, yeah, he didn't come back to the team.
Michael Jordan went to his crib in Chicago to get him.
Oh,
he has a crib across the street from the United Center.
Yep.
And Mike went there to get him out the bed with Carmen Electra.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yep. No, it was more than just Carmen Electra, cuz.
Yeah, it might have been 2 or 3 houses in that bitch. That nigga goat. He a goat, bro.
That nigga's a goat.
He was hitting her all in them Bulls practice facility and shit.
No, he was the Kardashian curse before Kardashian. He was the Rodman curse.
Legendary.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman was hitting
and that's right. Like, I know a lot of people been asking, like, how would the Bulls team, like, how would they, manage with, a lot of social media and shit like that? Like, Rodman was, like, ahead of the curve. Yeah. He was already, like, I just imagine, like, TMZ, like, being everywhere this nigga Rodman go. Like,
right. They might have his own segment. TMZ, right. Rodman edition.
Rodman edition.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that nigga, he was on some goat shit, man. Like,
I think they could have dealt with this scrutiny though, with all the cameras and media and shit like that. Like, nigga, Mike lead a hotel. It's like a fucking championship parade outside. Like,
no, they couldn't. He couldn't have dealt with that. If
it's like he dealt with it already though.
Rodman might have flourished in this kind of shit.
He would have flourished for sure.
But Michael Jordan, we'll get to it because that's in the later episodes. We'll get to it.
Want to transition into the bad boys, man. Do y'all feel like they get enough credit for what they did in the NBA? And when I say that, I mean they went to 5 straight conference finals, 3 straight finals. They don't get enough credit. They get bashed. Like they get bashed, like talked about in a bad way.
The NBA treats the bad boy Pistons like we the stepkids.
I don't know why though. I feel like they legacy.
I know exactly why. It's because of the brand of basketball they play in the time in which they came. So they came at a time where it was the Magic and Bird.
Yeah.
Sprinkle Dr. J in there at the beginning of the 80s.
Yeah.
And then Mike came.
Mike came.
And Mike was Mike is the global icon,
like the game
upper comer.
Given to Mike.
Right. And the Pistons stood in the way of that. And then on top of that, the brand of basketball, everybody played that brand of basketball that the Bad Boys played. The Bad Boys just did it the best.
Right.
And the fact that they were just beating Jordan ass and he couldn't do shit with it because he was selfish as fuck. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And that didn't sit well with the NBA. And I think part of that shit was racial too, because like
hell yeah.
The Celtics walked off the court against the Pistons.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know this beforehand. Like I never knew this. Like this is something I learned.
Mm-hmm.
And the Celtics walked off and nobody said nothing. And I think half the reason why they didn't say nothing because it was Larry Bird.
That was like America's
Kevin
team.
McHale.
That was like America's team.
But that's what it is. They're making a big deal out of it because it's always the team that's catered to. So back then, when the Celtics walked off the court, they like, all right, that's cool because Larry Bird right there. Then, move up a couple years, you got when the Pistons walked off the court, it's because Michael Jordan played for the Bulls and they like, oh, they disrespected Mike. So nobody's paying attention to the Pistons getting disrespected, but chastise them for walking off and everybody.
That's because the Pistons wasn't soft, man. Michael Jordan was acting soft. Like, bro, who gives a fuck about them niggas shaking your hand, bro? Like, niggas back then, they said they didn't really do it like that. Like, you might have a couple people, even like today's. Everybody don't shake hands today in basketball like they do, but they don't.
Look, 2012 Eastern Conference Finals, Game 6. Bron didn't shake nobody hand on Orlando.
Because he was pissed because he fucking lost.
Right, but they didn't blow it up like that. They probably talked about it for like 2 days.
I think it's just the way that I think it really walking past a bench, not saying shit to him. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Them showing Jordan giving the interview, losing the previous year before in a Game 7 versus the Pistons, shaking everybody's hands after. Right. I think Jordan respect. One thing about Jordan, bro, the nigga, he respect the game. You lose, you shake hands. You say, you know what I'm saying? Congrats, good luck. And you know what I'm saying? He go back to the lab and go work.
But the problem with that is that you can't expect a nigga to shake your hand and to wish you good luck when you done talk shit about these niggas the day before. Saying that the Pistons didn't work for their championship. Basically, and so much he talked about the Pistons and the city as a whole. And you expect me to shake your hand and wish you good luck, nigga? Fuck you. Lucky I don't blow your shit out.
Yeah.
And that's real 100 shit. Like, nigga.
Real hatred, though. Like,
you talking like, nigga, he talking crazy.
It's a deep hate between them.
Yeah, them niggas don't like each other. And then he even said this.
That you can't expect somebody to shake your hand if you just, like, talk that shit.
He dissed them. And the city. They said, like, nigga. Isaiah said, nigga, we all walked out, nigga. And nigga, the Pistons, the press walked out too, cause they don't want to fucking interview this nigga. He done talk shit about us. Like fuck him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then he wanna cry. These niggas ain't shake my nigga. You like we ain't beat your ass, nigga.
That wasn't gonna happen.
No, that wouldn't happen. But I'm just saying. In the 90s, that time it could have happened.
It's just the way Isaiah just sneaked past. He just walked past. He hit a nigga with he hit a nigga with the Bill Cosby dip when he walked past.
Yeah. He did pass.
Like I ain't shaking none of y'all niggas' hand.
But shit, he didn't do it, man, and it happened to them, and nobody blew it out of proportion, man.
And I think Zeke, you know. Well, we're gonna talk about that in the next little segment. We're gonna talk about the Dream Team shit, but I don't think the Pistons get enough credit, man. You know what I'm saying? They got their lumps from the Celtics and Philadelphia, just how fucking the Bulls got their lumps from the Pistons
and the Cavs, but they was beating
goes, and the shit goes like on and on to the next. You know what I'm saying? To the next teams.
Mm-hmm.
Next, you know what I'm saying, greater teams now that's into the future. So for them going to 5 straight conference finals, 3 finals appearances, they really should have won 3-peated. They was really Isaiah Thomas
should have
hurt. He got hurt in that first finals.
He got hurt in the last finals too when they lost in '91. He was hurt. He came off a wrist injury.
Yeah, but
niggas don't talk about that shit. Now they was gonna get beat anyway, but they don't talk about that shit.
They got their ass swept that time. Them niggas wasn't buying it that time.
But Isaiah said it too. He was like, "Nigga, we was hurt. They was hurt and kind of old. So they was old young." That makes sense.
But no, they don't get enough credit, man. The way the NBA just, you know what I'm saying, just it's so much hatred towards the bad boys Pistons. I'll never understand.
Matter of fact, they went to finals 88, 89, and 90.
Yeah, 3 straight. They went 3
straight. Should have won 3 straight. 3 straight, and then they should have went in 87.
Yeah, they lost to the Celtics.
Yeah, off that the Bird steals the ball.
Steals the ball. Yeah. They were supposed
to. They should have like, bro. They could have. The Pistons could have been the team of the '80s, bro.
Facts.
And that's crazy, dog.
Facts.
That just speaks to how good them niggas was, man. How good of a coach Chuck Daly was, as good as a player Isaiah Thomas and Joe Deaton was, man.
And the Jordan rules, bro.
Yeah, which really wasn't Jordan rules. It was just playing sound.
Their objective was to beat his ass by any means necessary.
Yeah, but I mean, like when he was describing this shit, he was like, man, Jordan can't go left. So we just made sure he went left. And we stopped him from getting up in the air because once he get him to the air, you can't do shit with him. That's basically what they did.
You in the air, knock his ass to the ground.
And if he do get into the air, whoop his ass.
They was really just pushing him to the middle of the court so he can catch them elbows by Lambert and Mahorn.
Yeah, you push it. You funneling them to the help defense.
But I ain't gonna lie, the way John Sally was just describing, he was like, bro, I don't know how he made it out of that shit alive. Like he wasn't supposed to make it out. They was fucking dog good. Like
they was fucking him up for sure.
He was fucking him up.
You seen when Dog was cutting through the lane, he getting the elbow to the chest.
Did you see Pippen try to go up and get close?
Yeah. They really like niggas respected Mike, dog. Them niggas did not like Scotty, dog.
Oh my God, they did not like Scotty.
They ain't like niggas at least respected Mike. Like, all right, man, we gotta whoop Mike ass.
Yeah.
Scotty short, dog.
Scotty, they definitely thought Scotty was a bitch. Like,
yeah,
for real. And Horace Grant got elbowed in the motherfucking stomach and started crying, nigga. Jordan, get your bitch ass up.
He also got a whine.
He got a whine. I'm like, oh my God.
And then that nigga Bill Beer was like, when they started crying and whining, he was like, that's when we know we had him.
That's when we know we had him. Facts.
And I'm like, damn, nigga. That's what's up, though.
I want to go into a coach's beef, man. Doug Collins versus Tex Winter and Phil. And the reason I'm going to throw Phil in there is because Phil really was doing some sleazy shit on the low to get the job. I don't know if y'all knew but he was doing some sleazy shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Tex Winter was the orchestrator of the triangle offense.
A fucking offensive
Doug
genius.
Collins never wanted to fuck with the triangle because it was taking the ball out of MJ hand. Which
I understood, but hindsight, he was wrong.
I don't know if it was Jerry Krause or Jerry Rhinestone. I don't know which one of the Jerrys it was, but it was Jerry Krause. He thought that Tex Winters was the fucking greatest mastermind ever. So he was pissed that Doug Collins wasn't you know what I'm saying, use him. He kicked Tex Winter off the bench, like, and everything.
And he was right too.
And he was right. He was right to do that. But Jerry, like, no, fuck that.
Okay.
We need to install this triangle. Like, I don't know what this shit work. We need to do it. And Phil took the initiative of getting close to Tex Winter. And I think that Jerry,
which was smart.
Yep, which was smart as hell. Jerry Krause and Jerry Ryan, you know what I'm saying? They both took notice, and Jerry Krause like, shit, it's time for me to get another coach. And Mike was pissed. He ain't want Phil.
I mean, I bet he didn't because he didn't want that ball.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the coach's beef that went on in the dot. But one thing I say about Doug Collins, man, Doug Collins, he really got the coach Air Jordan. Like, he got the coach the athletic, crazy defensive player of the year, like averaging 37, 35. He got the coach.
Nah, that's the MJ that will come to and will fit in perfectly.
Man, he would give niggas 50, and I keep trying. If he was in D'Antoni's system, taking James Harden shot attempts, he would average 45 easily.
Because he gonna have the ball the whole time.
He would have the ball the whole fucking game.
Yup.
Another thing that's the last thing that's that stood out in episodes 3 and 4 was the media pressure in Jordan before that 91 season to finally win a ring. Basically, I took it as like how they do Russell Westbrook today or James Harden today. Like, yeah, you agree.
You got to compare him. You got to compare him to like LeBron and them before LeBron won a ring.
At that time, you're like, well, you're a great performer, but you haven't.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, you're a great performer, but you haven't won anything at all. Like, yeah, you gonna go out here and go give us 35 and 40, but might get a triple-double, get a couple dunks off, but you ain't winning no rings.
And if Doug Collins was still his coach, he probably wouldn't have won one as fast.
Yeah, he wouldn't have won one as fast as
he might not have won one at all.
I don't think he would have got one personally.
Because Scottie Pippen and them wouldn't have developed that. Scottie Pippen and them developed because of the triangle.
Now the greats always figure it out, bro. That nigga the greats.
No, it's only so much a great player can do. Sometimes you need that good coach.
Okay, name the player that you thought that damn the nigga should have got a ring for sure, but didn't get it.
It's kind of hard to say because most of them niggas ain't get one because of Michael Jordan.
And that's the greatest.
They didn't get one because of the triangle though. If Michael Jordan back then, if Doug Collins was still the coach when they played the Bad Boys Pistons, they wouldn't have beat the Pistons. No. The Pistons had them figured out. Because he was passing the ball.
The episodes from last night showed me that the 93 finals showed me that the triangle really didn't mean shit. If I really want to go out here and get buckets and in the fucking series and average 40, I'm gonna do that. Fuck the triangle.
93 finals is the finals where John Paxson bailed him out. That's the one that you talk about. That's the finals against Phoenix when he got bailed out.
The one when Jordan scored every single point in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but he got bailed out. That's the narrative we use against LeBron.
The triangle, even
that's
though
not a bailout.
No, that's the narrative that we use against LeBron when LeBron scored
still needed the team.
14 points in the fourth quarter, but Ray Allen bailed him out. That's what we use.
I don't think Ray Allen bailed him out. Ray Allen hit a shot.
I'm saying maybe you don't, but
okay.
That's watching this. That's the excuse they're gonna use.
People are
Paxton bailed him out.
Stupid who fucking say that.
No, that's the bone I have to pick with society.
Like my thing about the whole one thing this where I'm at with the Jordan LeBron shit. Jordan didn't have the offensive help that LeBron has ever had. He's never had a nigga like Kyrie that's going to average 30 in the finals or D Wade he never had that on the offensive end.
LeBron had old D Wade. He had heard D Wade. D Wade and Pippen was kind of the same.
Wade that first finals averaged 26. Bron averaged 17. So we need to keep it in perspective.
Listen, okay.
And Wade took the back seat too. Wade just took the back seat.
That first finals is an outlier. Because after that is what happened. Is what really after 2011 is Bron becoming Bron.
Because Wade
2011
he took that. We got to give Wade a lot of credit.
2011, the pressure got to him in 2011. Yeah. That pressure got to him. after 2011 though is when is how I judge Bron. Is when he that 2012, 13 on up. Is how I judge him. That 2011 though he choked. He choked. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no excuse for that. But that was his. You know what I'm saying? He fell under and the media trying to be too much for the media, trying to be somebody who he wasn't. He suffered from that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The difference between him and Mike is Mike ain't have social media because Mike even said in his mind, like, you know, Mike was tired of the media too. Shit. Tell me if nowadays a player say for 2 weeks he ain't talking to the media.
I think one thing
he gonna get crucified.
One thing this documentary is showing me is that any athlete, bro, I don't care who you name, outside of maybe like Muhammad Ali, bro, no American athlete has ever. The aura of this nigga is ridiculous, bro. Like, that shit was ridiculous. 62K in the Georgia Dome for one nigga?
Nah, you got to preface that with saying this was, I want to say this was 98, right?
This is 98.
Yeah, so 98. He about to retire.
Nobody
everybody think
like that.
No, I'm saying everybody think he gonna retire, so they all coming to get their last glimpse.
But he said we can put another 15K in here for real.
No, but I'm saying if Kobe had that, you said what?
He was about to have Coachella at the Georgia Dome. Nigga.
No, but what I'm saying is Kobe's last year, Kobe could have did that.
Niggas
would have came to see if it was Kobe's last game, they would have came.
They would have came, but
I think
we need to put this in perspective of this nigga Jordan was larger than life.
He was.
No athlete ever reached this magnitude. Like, last night for sure showed me that no athlete will ever reach this kind of plateau that this nigga.
I'm not gonna say ever, never, but
you can't say ever.
I don't think nobody will ever.
I mean, we live in a social media age, man.
We do, but I don't.
It can happen. It can happen.
I don't think so, bro.
You gotta think, man. Let Zion start.
Zion will not be as big as
LaMelo,
Michael Jordan. Did y'all see when this nigga walked out the hotel? Nigga thought it was a championship parade. I thought it was a championship parade.
Listen, he was larger than life at the time, bro. That can happen again, dog. Let a nigga start. Let somebody start. Zion. Let Zion start winning.
Zion had a parade draft night. He had the whole Bourbon Street.
Stop.
Draft night. He did.
This shit about.
So nigga have a parade for his draft, and you don't think New Orleans bang out every time this nigga do something?
It can happen, dog.
To that level.
Mike had.
And he in a marketable city.
Mike, listen, these niggas got the 62K in the Georgia Dome in a day.
That's crazy.
This shit is correct. This nigga is bigger than the Pope, man. This nigga went overseas in 92 and said he's bigger than the Pope.
That's crazy.
That shit is
crazy.
Crazy, bro.
But still, like, it's I still feel like it can happen. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it can happen.
And Mike is a petty ass nigga too. I really like this nigga pettiness. He's a petty.
You heard what he said about Clyde Drexler? Like, you know, Clyde was good, but comparing him to me is basically an insult. So damn, nigga, like that was like.
No, he did my man's from Cleveland so crucial. This nigga said, yeah, they put him on me. That was a mistake.
He was like, they put him on me, and Ron Harper guard me better.
That was a mistake.
Mike, as far as athletically goes, man, this documentary has showed it time and time again, dog. It ain't too many people. It's nobody. I ain't gonna even. It's nobody that was like Mike, dog.
This last episode.
As far as being a competitor.
Yeah, these last episodes, like episodes 5 and 6, now we can, you know what I'm saying, get on is, you know, the gambling. Before we even get into the gambling happens and the political stances, just last night, for me, was the best episodes of the whole shit so far. Like, it was period the best because it showed how he changed the world, like he changed the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It showed him it does that and him being human. Yeah, it showed him not being godlike. Like,
it was supposed to be. Basketball shoes were just for basketball. They didn't know that this shit was about to, like, people was really starting, you know what I'm saying, rock this shit in the culture now. Like, he definitely changed. He changed the culture, bro. He definitely changed the culture.
Easily.
Yeah. So episodes 5 and 6 last night, man, really dove into a side of Jordan that a lot of us haven't seen before. Jordan discussing his gambling habits and his political stances. I guess we can start with the gambling habits. The nigga was competitive as fuck. Nigga flipping quarters before the games.
Hey, that nigga, I think he bet on some games, bro.
Last night had me thinking that. Like,
I think he did. And I think the reason why he retired is because he probably got into it with somebody and he had to retire. The NBA made him retire.
Yeah.
They made him retire. I think that now. Because, like, he wrote a 50 cent, because he was into it. Like, he was gambling with, like.
He was gambling with everybody.
With crooks. Hustlers.
He was gambling with everybody.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga say he won $1.3 million or some crazy something like that from 1.1 million.
Yeah.
There's 1.2.
Yeah, so it was like he gambling like that, like, dang, Mike. And then like he went to the casino. Because of his pops, but he said it because of his pops. He went to the casino the day before the game, bro.
Facts. He lied.
Then he said we left at midnight, but somebody was like, no, they left at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, like, and he was like, that's not the reason why I played, but I'm sure it probably was, Mike.
But even Magic be mad, right? I don't know if y'all been paying attention to like Magic tweets and shit. Magic be like, bro, MJ, nigga, we be playing cards at MJ or playing some type of gambling shit, nigga, from 11 to 5 a.m. This nigga might go play the next game off 3 hours of sleep and go drop 40 or 50, like.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp said it best today, dog. He said it's some people that just have that gift that can just operate.
That's really facts, though. Like, if anybody that was watching First Take this morning really understood that, like, bro, it's niggas that need to get high or need to be drunk or some shit. Like, niggas, like, need that, like, before the game. Like, it was niggas, like, on my team and shit, needed to smoke the day before the game. Like, had to be blitzed. Like, it was just niggas had to, bro. Niggas had to.
That may I guess that might have been like the nerves and stuff. But like me, I'm a type of person I don't react well or I don't function well if I don't get sleep the day before something.
Right.
And like I'm the type of nigga like before every game I've ever played in my life, you know what I'm saying, college to high school, little league, all that.
Yeah.
I have to sleep.
Right.
I even take naps before the game. To make sure I'm rested enough. You know what I'm saying?
Before a game, I had to eat like a real meal. I couldn't eat nothing light. You know what I'm saying? How they try to say like you'll be heavy. I needed to eat something for real before the hoop, before any game.
Oh, it didn't matter what I ate because I was shitting before the game anyway.
I needed to eat. My worst games is if I had like a bag of chips and then went to hoop. Like no,
you should have went and got you a 4 for 4.
Man, no, they ain't have 4 for 4s back then.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, damn, they ain't had them bitches.
Yeah, them checker burgers, 99.
Man, niggas used to thug off the $5 hot and readies.
Man,
or save $2 and get 2 McDoubles.
Out there playing heavy on the heavy.
You had the teen moms and shit. So we had like teen moms. They used to make us like lasagna and stuff, spaghetti and salad. So we used to always eat good before the game.
Spaghetti good as fuck before the game.
Good as hell. I used to love spaghetti back then. Every Tuesday and Thursday, spaghetti and chicken.
Yeah.
Get your orange after the game. Get your strength back.
Jordan, man, he had a competition issue, man. Like he wanted to compete with, like Paxton said, like we'd be playing $1 blackjack in the front. Like usually, like the high rollers is in the back with all the money and shit. Jordan will come to the front of the bus and be like, "Hey, let me come play with y'all niggas. What's good?" Paxton be like, "Why the fuck would I even lose my money with you? Like, nigga, I ain't even got enough money."
That nigga said because I wanted to know that I have your money in my pocket. Yeah, Mike. Like Mike the type of dude, dog, is where I would hate him being my friend.
Yeah, man.
Because it'd be like, dog, like, bro, we just like we
have nigga that want to shoot dice every day. Let's shoot dice.
Man, let's play tongue dollar.
Let's play.
Yeah, and then we'd have been scrapping too. Like,
that's why I said we fight Mike. 30 seconds. For sure.
Give me some of my shit back.
Mike.
Give me some of my shit back.
Like, I was trying to think, like, the athlete now, if that was to happen now, bro, they would tear his ass up, bro. They might put him on the league.
I I don't think Jordan would get. I think. See, a lot of people like, well, you know, the media, you get into like blah blah. I don't think none of that shit would really happen like that. I think Mike, like, would he be able to stall the media out like that? Probably not. But he can get away with certain, you know what I'm saying, shit. Like we watch Marshawn Lynch tune the fucking media out for every fucking year.
He got his ass fined too.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Yeah.
Hey,
But then listen, they threatened to fine him for that too. Shit.
man, at the end of the day, if a nigga don't want to talk, he ain't gotta talk. It ain't nothing to discuss. Like I said already,
No,
I
you
had
got
to stay in
media.
court.
They have media. What's
Yeah.
name though? Like you like you have to. How can I? Like, I'm trying to find the word.
You got.
It's contractual that they have to do it.
Yeah, it's contractual that they have to do it for sure.
Certain stuff, yeah, but
Yeah,
not
so
all the time.
yeah, but Mike, like, there's no way. And then, like, just imagine the day before the playoffs, and you in the casino, and you got your phone, and Michael Jordan is at the craps table. You mean to tell me everybody in there is ain't gonna have a phone? Like, well, he'll probably be in a high roller seat or something.
Yeah, everybody look at
But
Mike.
somebody gonna catch him on that phone, and they gonna sell the pictures to TMZ. Cause you know TMZ got somebody at every casino.
Yeah, casino. Yeah, that's what I said, man. We missed out, bro. Like we missed out on the Robin foolery, the Jordan gambling. We missed out on some shit with this.
Oh, yeah, that would have
these
been,
niggas, bro. Like
VH1 material.
yeah, like we missed out on some epic shit. I know we did, especially with Rodman. I can only imagine what that nigga was doing on an everyday basis, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually sad that we
This
missed
nigga was
that.
with Tony Braxton, fucking Madonna,
Go,
nigga Vivica A. Fox,
go.
Right. Don't even.
Carmen Elect. Like, bro, this nigga
Go.
starting lineup was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
It was
Bro.
hustle and flow before hustle and flow.
but just imagine, that's Dennis Rodman. Just imagine what Mike was doing back then.
Mike had hoes. He
Man.
had hoes.
Come on, man.
Mike had hoes. I don't care though. Mike had hoes, bro.
Come on, man. Mike, that is just to be a fly on the wall in the Bulls organ, like team bus or the hotel
And he,
suites to see the shit that you would see.
Shoot, the
Mike
perfect-
said something important last night too, man. He's like, man, a lot of people think they want to be like Mike. Y'all niggas do not want to be me for a year.
Yeah, he talking about some people said they had to do it for a week, a couple of days or a week. He said, man, you got to do it for a year. Then tell me if you want to be Mike. Or you can't leave out. You can't do nothing. But that's like when he was talking that. That's any like famous person.
That's
Like
my thing.
Mike is big though. Mike is bigger than everybody.
Like niggas,
Larger than life, for sure.
like a nigga
But-
can go to. I don't think people like understand what I don't know. Like when I say like this is what I mean. I guess this is what I mean when I say Jordan is like the biggest athlete ever of all time. Is like Bird and Magic took the game to like a notch. They took it up because they was the face of the league, both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Jordan
Mhm.
took that shit to astronaut like levels, bro.
Bro, he was like the Michael Jackson of sports.
Yeah,
and
facts.
and we know Mike Jack couldn't go nowhere.
Listen, bro, you know Michael Jackson was the baddest man alive ever.
Michael Jackson
To the point
had
where
grown
he could
men
just stand on
crying
stage
at his
and people
concert.
Passing out. No,
This
they were.
nigga
Yeah,
had-
passing out, and he just standing there looking like this. Didn't sing a note yet, and nigga, they just passing out.
Niggas just
That's
passed out, man.
Mike.
Both
Yeah.
of them, Mike Jack and Mike Jordan.
Bro, people loved, adored them, dog.
And you
Like,
got to think about it. Where he took the nigga when he got to Chicago, nigga, tickets was $11. VIP.
oh, they showed 111 when he left, nigga.
Oh no,
Hell
1100
no.
for OKC.
Dog, what killed me, and this is how you know Michael Jordan was big, dog. They interviewed that little girl, and she was like, yeah, my mom told us to pick between having Christmas or coming to see Michael Jordan, and we picked coming to see Michael Jordan.
They tripping.
Nigga said, fuck Christmas. Nigga didn't even want Christmas gifts.
Fuck
Dog.
Nigga said,
Fuck
fuck
the
that.
elves. Fuck the snowman. We
Man,
want to see Mike Jordan.
facts.
Yeah, that's crazy, dog. Like, Mike was big, man. He the GOAT, man. He the GOAT for a reason, man.
Yeah, and his story just too crazy. Like his story too crazy, bro. Like you can't make some of this shit up. You can't make this shit up, bro. Like, we really looking at some GOAT shit right now, and I know it's gonna be other documentaries that's gonna come out further along in the future. Man, this shit gonna be on this level, bro. You can't.
Well, no, I feel like the Michael Jordan one is gonna be good, but like it's good, of course. But I think the Redeem Team one with Kobe and them,
that's gonna be dope. But we really needed Kobe to really, because Kobe was the guy on that team, and then 2012 was Bron. So
I think it was more collective.
2018 was more so headlined by Kobe and LeBron. It was Kobe's team. He was the captain.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Then that next year it flipped. Bron, Kobe. Like that's how
I give you that. I give you that.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Just how like it'll be the Olympics coming up this time. Like, yeah, LeBron will be the captain or whatnot, but it's gonna be KD.
KD. It's gonna be LeBron. Just because LeBron is still the best player.
I don't see. I think KD the best.
He starts with KD, right, but KD just coming up with the Achilles. Right, you don't even know if KD gonna still be KD.
Did y'all see the news report?
What?
The GM is leaving the door open for KD to return this season. I don't know.
He not playing. KD will be a fool to play the rest of this year.
Shit, he already a year removed. He back.
I know, but still, like KD right now, you think if KD don't play again and the season started in December
for a couple months, bro. He been 100% for a couple months.
Yeah, what you don't want is him to play and come back when they straight go into the playoffs for real, and then you pop the other Achilles.
Damn.
But that can happen.
Yeah.
That's how, like once you injure once you mess up your one of your Achilles, 9 out of 10 the other one you might end up popping.
That's how
it's a good chance you're gonna pop the other one.
Your knees like that too. If you mess up,
you tear your ACL, 9 out of 10, you probably gonna tear the other one too. You know what I'm saying? So, or you might re-injure the same one. So, like, you don't know. But if I was KD, I would sit out until next year. Just like John Wall said when the season come back. Anyway, he ain't come back till next year.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson did some dumb shit though. He was already hurt and then towards Achilles, nigga, at the crib. What the fuck was you doing?
Damn. He was stanky legging.
Yeah, the fuck is you doing?
That's exactly what he was doing. He was doing a stanky leg.
We got to talk about MJ political stances, man. Republican buy shoes too. Not publicly supporting. What was his name again? I'm sorry. Was it?
I'm not gonna remember. I saw it this morning.
Harvey Dent.
Gant. I think that's
Harvey Dent. Didn't publicly endorse him, but he did contribute to the campaign. Here's my thought on the whole shit. I think Jordan at that time in 1992 being the biggest figure in the world, him and Michael Jackson being both the biggest figures in the world, I think that with his brand, him building his brand, let me say this. I don't know what was the timeline of Ali. I don't know when was the shit that happened? Was that the 80s or that was
Vietnam?
That was Vietnam. That was the 70s.
That was the 70s. Yeah, So really different time frames from the 70s to the 90s still, just two different time frames. Ali wasn't going to fucking war. Like, nigga, I'm not about to go over here and go shoot and kill.
I ain't going to shoot and kill
I'm not
people
doing
who haven't did nothing to me.
Yeah, send me to fucking jail. I'm not doing that. So
right.
I think, and shit, he gave up prime years of boxing. Like, they both gave up. So my thing with Jordan, I think at that time being the biggest figure in the world and protecting his brand and still building that brand, I don't think Jordan didn't want to cross that bridge of let me step into the spotlight of speaking on this politically, even though I don't know nothing about this shit. I'm just going to endorse this man, like he said, but I don't know nothing about this at all. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to protect my brand at the end of the day. And I think that we can't fault Jordan for feeling like, shit, I don't want to touch on this. I don't want to endorse this man publicly because I don't know what's going on.
I think in that time frame, it would have been smart not to do it. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, if you put like stuff that go on now,
it's easier to do it. Everybody does it.
Yeah, it's easier to do it now, but back then it was so frowned upon, and you being the biggest target. But at the same time, you black, and you the biggest person in the world. As soon as you try to make a standpoint and sway this way, everybody on this side gonna attack you. So I mean, at that point, he was trying to stay neutral. He contributed, but he didn't have to publicly endorse it. So I mean, it was branding wise, it was smart.
Right. I feel like as an African American male, once you reach that kind of economic status, you have an obligation to your race to answer that kind of call. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to racial stuff like that, and it's your home city, your home state and all that. He had an obligation to his people to answer that, because that decision affects so many people, especially when the person he was running against was a known racist that had racist ideals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had an obligation to his people to say something. Okay. Granted, I understood why he did it. I understood the business mindset, and I don't know what I would have did if I was put in that same predicament. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, not even sometimes, man, I wish he did more. Like,
I wish
giving money is good, man, but bro, I feel like Michael Jordan is big enough.
Yeah.
Was big enough at the time.
He didn't know that though. He knew he didn't recognize it. Mm-hmm. He didn't recognize it.
And I feel like
that's still early on. I think in the later years, he should have, once he got grounded and stationed, like, all right, you Air Jordan, that's it. You the biggest man in the world. There's nothing else that can happen to you. Later on, he should have started voicing himself more. He should have started more doing.
What year? This was before the first three-peat, right?
Yeah, this was during the first three-peat.
Yeah. Okay, so Michael Jordan was big enough then. This is Dream Team, Mike. He was big enough then. Early on, after the Dream Team, he was big enough then. And the little comment where he made about the Republicans buy shoes too, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I think he was joking. I don't think he really meant that. I think he was saying it to a friend and was joking. But
and it got out.
Like, it's still as a black man, you gotta say something, man. Like, and I hate to keep bringing up LeBron, but you got to. Like, that's the one thing I respect LeBron. Right, wrong, or indifferent. And whether if LeBron really don't know LeBron gonna say something.
Yeah. He
gonna answer that call. And that's the one thing that I wish. Because Michael, like everybody been said, he was such bigger than life. Michael was bigger than life, man. And if Mike say it, people gonna take that and gonna run with it. People like Mike. Like people like LeBron, but people like talking about LeBron. People love Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
But see, I agree with that part. Like I said, the only thing back then, branding wise, it made sense. But yes, as an African American male, being that high up, in society, rank wise, standard wise, then you should want to speak up. But we can't force somebody that don't have that in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta.
He said that. He
so
said that.
You can't say he was technically obligated. He had a sense of obligation. We all, as a culture, had a sense of obligation that he should speak up, but that's up to him. It's solely up to him. So you're not really.
But just imagine if everybody had that kind of mindset. Yeah, you really don't have to do it. Martin Luther King and them didn't have to, do all the protests and stuff, but they did it.
Right.
Muhammad Ali didn't have to say he wasn't going to Vietnam. He could have just went. But he said, no, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it come a time, bro, as black people, dog, where it ain't just about us. It's about all of us, bro. And the decisions we make, bro, it affects everybody.
Yeah.
Me going out here and doing something crazy is going to affect how other cultures view us black men.
True.
So you gotta act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And Mike did say, like, he was like, man, I'm an athlete, dog. I'm like, all I want to be is an athlete. I don't know about politics, and me too. Like me, I don't know nothing about politics either.
Right.
But when it comes time to vote on stuff, I educate myself.
Right.
I feel like instead of Mike saying that I just want to be an athlete, I felt like he should have educated himself more and been more open to, all right, let me find out what's happening in North Carolina, because he's from North Carolina and his parents and his family is in North Carolina. Man, let me find out what this guy's really about so I can make a sound decision. And if his decisions match what I feel, I'm going to say it. And then I'm going to have to live with the consequences. Mike was big enough to where, come on, man, eventually you got enough money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got enough money, you got enough clout. You respected by at least half of the population, so you will still be good. But again,
yeah, and whether he said that, whether people disagree with him or not, and it was big and all that,
it's gonna blow over.
At least he can live with the fact that, man, as a black man, I stood by my people. Right, wrong, indifferent, I stood by my people, and I can sleep at night knowing that. Now, I might not gain $1 billion, but I can sleep with the fact that I made a right choice, and it had a positive effect on my people. And I feel like he missed the ball on that. But I can't fault him, because you know what I'm saying, that's a tough decision, man. You risking your family and your businesses and stuff for a cause that you really don't know nothing about, much about. But he should have educated himself, man. And I think he should have educated himself.
Right. I just really think, like, man, it like you said, man, it's just hard at that time to really like dive into that when you don't know nothing about it, and you're the face of the company. You know what I'm saying? Even Rodney King happened on Jordan's term.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think with today, like, it's easier. Everybody, like, LeBron isn't the only athlete that's talking. So that's why I don't like comparing it to today, because every athlete speaks on it.
Yeah. It's easy to get on your phone and say something. That's what I'm saying. So you had to publicly come out.
But he could have put himself out there, man. That's all I'm saying.
He could have. I guarantee you, if he would have had a Twitter back then, he would have said something. Just somebody would have caught him lacking on Twitter.
That's my thing. Like, we like say something on Twitter. He would have had to have one. He would have had to have one.
I don't think he would have had one, man.
He would have had to have one, bro.
I think so. In this year, he would have had one.
I kind of think that if that I wonder if that Donald Sterling incident happened back then, what would Michael Jordan have did?
Like, if he was on that team?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have played.
No. We don't know that, though. You don't know that.
That nigga Sterling said some fucked up shit.
He did.
No nigga with the right head.
Governor said some crazy stuff too.
Man,
that's what I'm saying. You don't know. You really don't know. And this is something that you gotta ask yourself. What would he did? We don't know.
Right.
Donald Sterling. Hey, listen, racist by gym shoes.
Nah, he wouldn't have been on that.
Hey.
No,
racist by gym shoes.
He wouldn't have been on that. No.
No, listen. All jokes aside, though, you hope he wouldn't.
Yeah.
But Mike not political.
Yeah.
And I ain't never heard him say nothing. I don't know how Mike feel. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he don't feel like the rest of us, because I'm sure he does. I mean, come on, man. But
right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to ask them questions, because we don't know. You know.
Right. You just never know. You're right.
And listen, and I like Mike, and I'm on his side, because I do feel like you don't have to publicize what you do for your community. You could just go out and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you ain't got to be the
to do it, bro. There's some people that just go, and like he said, like, you know what I'm saying, he donated to the cause. So
right. So you can't fault him all the way.
Right. He still, it ain't like he didn't give anything.
Right. You can't fault him all the way, but at the same time, you can wish that his approach was a little different. He could have donated a little, like a little less, and then
right.
You know what I'm saying? A little more involved. Right, J-Mo. Right.
So after that, man, they transitioned into to the 92 finals with Clyde Drexler in 1992. And, at that time it was built up as, the two best players in the game. And something interesting that happened was Danny Ainge was saying, like, Danny Ainge was on that team. He was on that Portland team. And he said
Ainge went to a lot of fucking finals.
Yeah,
man.
he was. He was on that
team.
He
was on the Suns team, too.
Was, too, yep. And he had said that well, you know, Mike. Oh no, they were billing. He was like, well, they're billing this up, you know, and Mike saying just all the right things and you know not being controversial with him versus Clyde, and he was like, man, that was the wrong thing to fucking do. He's like, I don't know why they build that up versus Clyde versus Jordan like that.
Yeah,
and then Clyde wasn't even that type of guy either. Like he's so well mannered.
And like Jordan said, man, I took offense to that. Like, you gonna compare Clyde Drexler to me?
And he said Clyde was good, but Clyde wasn't me.
He didn't want to say that. He did not. You know what? You know why? Jordan, MJ don't respect Clyde like that either. He don't respect Clyde like that either.
I don't think Jordan respect too many people like that. Well, even though he did give Isaiah Zeke.
You know what messed it up too? They at the same time the announcer said both their games was the same.
You know what, man? I really, Jordan really, that nigga, I respect him for what he said last night about Isaiah Thomas. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even though I hate him, I gotta give his props.
I hate him, but he's the second greatest point guard ever. Yeah. And that's some real shit. And for Isaiah to publicly come out before and say, like, nigga, after Jordan, he called Jordan the greatest player ever, period. End of discussion. And then for you to say a week ago that, well, yeah, he the fourth best player that I've ever played against.
No, see, they are taking it out of context. What he said was, you looking at the 90s, in the 80s, they was kicking Jordan's butt. The best players he played against was prime Magic.
He's lying, bro. He's lying.
That's what they saying. They're not talking about the 90s and when Jordan solidified himself as the GOAT. We're talking about young Mike.
No. They said no. Isaiah Thomas is quoted. Isaiah Thomas is quoted and said he should be remembered as the greatest player ever. I'm going to put the quote in the chat.
That's the totality. The whole as from 84 when he came into the league until when he retired with the Wizards. That's what he did.
By 87, he was the best player in the league, bro.
Okay, so leave it at that. Let's just talk about 97. GOAT. But when Isaiah Thomas won their last championship, and Isaiah Thomas has a winning record against Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So his thinking is, man, I had to go through Kareem, Magic, and Larry Bird.
Also caught Jordan at a time with better teams too.
You said what?
He caught Jordan at a time in the beginning with better teams at first.
Right. So that's why he's saying like, no, they were better. Like as far as competition wise, they were just better.
You see what Jordan said Jordan said, nigga, my teammates was fucking cracking open cases of Miller Lite, nigga, and smoking cigarettes, nigga. I'm the only nigga in here that's taking this shit.
He said the coach was like, he'd be like, the coach, I give him the cigarette.
Man.
But yeah, that's what he meant. Like he didn't mean like, I mean, obviously he said Mike was the GOAT. What he meant was his early career in the 80s, Mike was the fourth best player out of all of them. I mean, Diggs was winning MVPs then.
Man, that nigga lying.
Nah,
Zeke
the 91 is not nothing to talk about. Zeke
gotta stop. Zeke gotta stop that, bro. He can't. When Mike showing him respect like that, like just showing like, nigga, you the second greatest.
Man, they just came out and call his team bitches. Come on, man. What are you supposed to say?
Mike got to own up to what he did on the Dream Team. He know he for sure influenced them niggas to not pick up Isaiah.
Hold on, wait. Before now that we on the Dream Team.
Let's call that up.
So Isaiah Thomas isn't quoting that saying that if Larry Bird was a black, he would just be another good player? He
said it. People say stuff all the time.
I'm just saying though, is that some whole shit?
It is.
So it's Mike blackballing another player from being on the Dream Team. That's some whole shit.
I don't think that's all Mike.
Yes, I know. I don't think that's all Mike. It was a couple.
Bird and them didn't like that nigga, bro. Bird didn't like that nigga.
Bird didn't like him. Yeah.
Swayed heavy, nigga. He swayed heavy. You already know. Bird and them.
I heard.
They liked the nigga, but they would have played. They wouldn't like it, but they would.
What I watched, dog. But it was one of them documentaries, and I want to say they said in the documentary, Michael Jordan said, if Isaiah Thomas is on that team, you're not gonna get him. It's not to be Isaiah Thomas. And who they gonna pick?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come
I
on,
mean,
man.
it was some blackballing going on with everybody on the team. Something was going on.
Yeah, and then like Matt, and then Magic in his book.
Playing.
You said what?
Nigga, he was waiting. The first question,
People don't know that. Like Drexler got hurt during the Olympics, and nigga, they was supposed to get Isaiah. No, I think
Joe
Drexler
Dumars.
and Stockton got hurt. They trying to get Joe Dumars and somebody else to come along. Niggas like Joe Dumars, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Isaiah was there. He definitely got
You
shaped.
gotta think. No, you know what? Joe Dumars, and I learned this yesterday. Joe Dumars was the alternate. He was the next nigga. So it was
the alternate, yeah.
So it was 12 of them on the team. He the 13th nigga. So he wasn't
in that first.
Isaiah Thomas wasn't even the 13th dude. He the best player on the Pistons team.
Facts.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Come on, man. And then like the dream team was so flawed. Like, man, come on, man. Like it was
Chris fucking Mullen.
Chris Mullen. That nigga was a killer, bro.
He wasn't Isaiah, bro. I don't give a fuck.
But he was a small forward. He wasn't the same position.
Yeah. If anything, it'd be Isaiah or John Stockton. And you really can't. I mean, John Stockton is one of the best point guards of all time.
Isaiah Thomas.
Though I think Zeke is better, and Zeke should have been on the team instead of John Stockton.
Yeah.
I can't take. I mean, I just really can't. It's John Stockton. I'm sorry.
That nigga's tripping.
What you should have did is you should have took Christian Laettner out and just put or you should just add another spot and put.
So one thing
Christian Laettner should have been on the team, man. You should have put Isaiah on the team.
Well, they had to pick one college kid, and Christian Laettner over Shaq. I just still don't understand.
I mean, man, Christian Laettner went to four. I would think Christian Laettner went to 4 Final Fours.
Yeah,
he won 2 of them, 2 or 3 of them. Like Christian Laettner was
the best college player, period.
Ever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's Shaq.
This college shit ridiculous.
Yeah. But man, like them, like the whole dream team scandal is like they petty. They're petty.
Yeah, they petty as fuck.
They're petty.
They're petty as fuck.
But I understand
a consistent theme throughout this whole documentary, man, is the distinct hate for fucking Jerry Krause. So during the Dream Team, while it's going on, the documentary, Tony Kukoc, Jerry Krause believed he's going to be the next face of the Bulls, and Jordan and Pippen got pissed. Before the game versus Croatia, they said, hey, don't none of y'all niggas guard Kukoc. Leave him to Scotty and me. And the nigga had 0 points and 0 rebounds.
He ended with 4.
Oh, he ended with
first game. He ended with 4 points.
Oh, I thought he had 0 points and 0 rebounds. Like
no, he had 4. He ended up with like 4 points.
Man,
but it was like
a good game. He had 0 points, 0 rebounds.
But why did Jerry Krause? What was Jerry Krause?
So the one thing I would say about Krause was he was being proactive as far as trying to look to the future.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fault him for that.
Right.
But at the same time, when you got Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen here.
Yeah, you gotta chill out, man.
You gotta chill. Come on, man. Man. You got Mike. And then they just won. They just won that was the second title. So they just won 2 titles straight.
Yep.
Like,
I don't know why he did that.
He was blown.
No, man. Krause, man, he's a brilliant idiot, man. He was too smart for his own good. Like,
too fucking smart.
Too smart. He was outthinking himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was outthinking himself. Like Jerry Krause would make a lot of good moves, and then he'd do a bonehead thing like that. And then they was pissed because then they would say like instead of working on Scottie Pippen's deal or something, he had went to Croatia to do a deal with Tony Kukoc.
Yeah, with Tony Kukoc, yeah.
They were just like, man, that's like a dad. It's like a dad treating his kids bad for
but
like
Kukoc,
another kid.
Kukoc for that season when Mike left. I can't wait for the next episode. I think it's gonna be the best one of them all. I don't think episodes 9 and 10 are gonna tell us nothing different that we already pretty much know. Even though
I think that episode 7 they talking about that fight. That's what I want to hear.
Oh yeah, they about to dive into some shit.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley versus Draymond.
It's not a competition.
So been going back and forth.
Right.
They, that's hometown. That's sad. That's my man. But
Mhm.
he thinks that he's had more impact on the game than Charles Barkley.
Negative.
And I saw Draymond trending during the doc, and I didn't click on his name until I looked him up looked at it today. Like I searched his name today on Twitter, but he was trending during the doc. But it was so much shit going on. I wasn't really paying attention. So, do y'all think that? I don't know if y'all been listening to Draymond's recent statements, but
man, Draymond,
they
need to take the microphone out of his hand. Dog.
Do y'all think he's had more impact on the game than Barkley? Like as we see, like league MVP Barkley, and
no,
that's it.
Okay. That's it. League MVP. League MVP.
No, Barkley is like people be disrespecting Barkley because he ain't won a ring, dog.
Yeah,
which is overblown because he lost to Michael Jordan and John Paxson. John Paxson hit that shot, and I don't know why they left John Paxson. Like John Paxson is the
he was just
wide open. Robert Horry was to Shaq and Kobe and Tim Duncan and them. Like
he was just wide open. I'm talking
wide open, dog. And they were
up,
and they were winning. So it was like they got close, and like Draymond be like they disrespect him because Shaq be playing with him. Talk about he don't win the ring, but dog, if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, dog, he would have won the ring.
He would have won.
Yeah, he would have won one.
If that was Scottie Pippen led teams and Michael Jordan was retired,
yeah,
they would have won.
Yeah.
And he was playing out of his mind. Like that series, Charles Barkley was playing his butt off. It was just that he was going against Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. So it's like, come on, Draymond. Like, and I like Draymond too. And I have nothing but respect for Day. But
yeah, I fuck with him. But
he ain't Barkley. Even though he could be on that same track as far as getting because man, Draymond is interesting to talk to. And he always got a damn tape.
Yeah, but he always have a tape for sure.
Come on, man. Charles Barkley is entertainment, dog.
Yeah. Even Barkley said though, like, that was the first time I thought that somebody was like better than me.
Yes.
Like
he said I ball out, and he just said like we lost because Michael Jordan just did like Michael Jordan was being Jordan.
Good game. Jordan had a better game.
He
had a better game. That shit was so funny.
But Barkley, man, then Barkley was undersized just like Draymond. Yeah. And he won MVP. He won MVP, even though Michael Jordan should have probably won MVP that year. And Mike said he was mad that Charles Barkley won MVP.
Jordan was for two reasons for that finals. One was, like you said, the MVP, which he thought he should have got. Jordan finished third that season in MVP, though. Hakeem averaged 26, 13, and like 4 blocks that year. He came in second. Barkley was like
Barkley won it because they team won had the best record in the NBA too.
Had the best record in the NBA at the time.
But the other problem was Dan Marley.
Jerry Krause again.
That was his
Krause. So Jerry Krause thought that Dan Marley nigga was the best defender in the league for some reason. Why he got Scotty and Jordan. So he just thought that Dan Marley.
I really don't think he liked. He really didn't. He couldn't have liked Michael Jordan. How he act? He don't act like somebody who liked him.
He couldn't have. So Jordan was like, well, shit, that was all. It was enough for me. Jerry Krause think that. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna show you that he's not that.
No, he said, I'm taking this personal, and I'm gonna make sure that after this, he don't think that Thunder Dan Marley is anywhere near me.
Facts. And went the fuck off.
Thunder Dan.
Man, Jerry Krause, he was the niggas need to think. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, he's a brilliant idiot, bro.
God damn.
I'm about to say, yeah, brilliant.
Rest his soul.
It's still, man. Rest in peace, my man's Kobe, man. The 1998 All-Star game was kind of like a passing of the torch moment. And that's what I kind of took from it last night when I saw it. Just everybody.
Take that.
When Mike said, man, that little Laker boy gonna take everybody one-on-one.
Man, that shit was bad. He had that right on the money.
Man.
I think it was more so like it may kind of passing the torch. I feel like passing the torch would have been if they would have met in the finals or something.
It's kind of hard to pass the torch in the finals. Only because they both had the same coach. Like people keep like, well, Jordan would have played 2 more years into 2000. Well, shit, that Lakers team might not have been there because they needed Phil. So who the fuck was gonna coach them?
No, Phil was gonna be there because
Pat Riley.
They was getting rid of Phil.
No, I'm just saying that Phil would have stayed for 2 more seasons.
Pat Riley would have came back and coached them.
You think Pat Riley would have came back and coached?
I don't know. I'm just saying that.
That would have been dope too, though. That would have been dope. I didn't think of it that way.
But
that's what I took.
Like Kobe had went up. It was more like a teacher versus student. Like
I think people knew though. People knew like in All-Star, like the niggas on the team, they knew they like, okay, yeah, like this nigga, he got next. Like people knew, like he had next.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope, man. And then Kobe just talking on MJ saying like how he hate the one-on-one comparisons, and he like, well, shit, everything I got was from Mike. So
literally, like he's a carbon copy. He's the exact same. That's why I feel like Mike would have been just like Kobe. How Kobe was in his prime.
Yeah.
That's how Mike would have been. Like people be tweaking like he gonna average 50, 60. Like he would have had some big moments, but he would have been like people are talking about Michael Jordan. I've seen it already. It's Kobe. He's the exact same person. They're the exact same person. Yeah, they're literally the exact same person.
Because you see him and whatever, you see Mike and me or some shit like that. Yeah, said.
Yeah, they're the everything Mike do, Kobe could do.
What? That nigga Jordan hang time?
Oh, you saw when he did that reverse layup?
Hey,
stood in the air and laid it up. That was
like, oh my God.
I used to try to do that in my backyard so much.
The Cleveland jump shot, he
triple pumped that bitch. He thought in the air for 10 seconds, bro. Like
he was Mike, man. Mike is easily the GOAT right now. And I'm a LeBron fan and I'm saying it. But I feel like the longevity of Bron, more stuff can happen and he can eventually overtake him. But as of right now, Mike is
he'll go.
Man, he the GOAT. But
said,
niggas will get a couple more MVPs and a couple of championships. We revisit that.
With that being said, man, it's got to be the shoes, Nike. At that point, it's crazy. I didn't. Jordan really wanted to sign with Adidas. His mama really made him get on that fucking plane. Like he was not going to.
At the time, Adidas was the premier shoe. Wait, them and Converse.
That's why. That's what I was telling people. Like them and Converse they were both king. They was running the NBA.
And Nike was a track shoe.
Adidas told this nigga Jordan, we don't have a shoe for you.
They said they wouldn't give him his own shoe. They was gonna make him wear one of the old other Adidas lines.
Them niggas was tripping, bro.
Bro, but I think hindsight, you know what I'm saying? We looking at it from now.
Now. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like blasphemous to think that somebody would, you know what I'm saying, have the gall, the mitigated gall to say Michael signed Michael Jordan. But back then, he was just a kid from North Carolina who was really, really good, but you don't know.
All right.
Because it had never been done before. So.
And they thought Nike.
Damn, they missed a bag, boy.
They missed a bag. Nike, so they thought, well, if Jordan sell 4 million shoes and by the time year 4, like we'll re-up his contract.
Didn't he say they
sold $100 million the first year?
First year, $130 million on their ass. Like what, nigga? My nigga, get this nigga half a Nike, man.
And just think though, Magic Johnson. They offered Magic Johnson like half of Nike or some crazy shit when he first Nike tried to sign Magic Johnson, and they said they couldn't really pay him, so they offered him shares and stock in Nike, and he didn't take it.
Boy,
he missed out on a bag.
But that's when Nike first started,
He missed out on a bad guy.
Super bad. I'm happy that Michael Jordan went Nike though. I do not like Adidas.
Yeah, he had to go Nike, bro. This nigga was made for Nike.
Yeah, I could imagine Michael Air Jordan with 3 stripes.
Oh no. Could you imagine? I would never get them bitches.
First off, the Air Jordan 1s would look just like the top 10s. The top 10s would probably be the Jordans.
The Jordan 1, yeah.
Man, hell, I would be like, hell nah.
You say that nah, but if Michael Jordan was on that same trajectory, we all would be wearing Adidas.
I wouldn't be fucking with them Adidas. I'm sorry. I'll be
yeah, you would.
Yeezys it is. Team
Yeah,
Yeezy. Team fucking Yeezy, nigga. Exactly what I'd be on.
Shit, niggas wear Yeezy. I mean, niggas wear, yeah, I mean, you would have wore it.
Yeah. The last thing, man, we had is the soundtrack so far, man. How y'all feeling it? I think that shit dope. They coming out with some old classics. I ain't gonna lie.
It's good, man. It's good. You know, I ain't really the music guy, but
yeah,
I mean, it's definitely good.
I'm ready for that soundtrack to drop. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, that shit it's probably come out. Well, it got another week.
Yeah, it got
a couple weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
What they need to do is they need to release some Chicago ones. I thought they was gonna release them boys on a quick strike last night.
They gonna release some shit for sure.
Yeah, I'll be on my sneaker app every Sunday at 9, refreshing to see if something gonna pop up.
Mm-hmm. This Nike app is dangerous, bro. I'll be on this Nike app every day just finding stuff, put it in the bag.
I've been doing that. Me and Art, I write Art to that nigga like, yeah, bro. He's like, yeah, I'm on this bitch. I'm like, yeah, I'll be in there. But we'll see though. There's something. It's something. They gonna release something good this next 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, they got to. They need.
I got a feeling like
fucking cool. Some good stuff. As long as they don't release the Cool Grade 11s, I'm cool.
Wow, you don't like them?
Them bitches is classics.
I wanted to release the Chicago ones or the band ones.
Yeah, they might fuck around with
They've been supposed to release the band ones a couple of times and but they supposed that came out last year, but they didn't come out. Right. So I hope they release them, or if they gonna release a newer shoe, they need to release them 13s. It's supposed to come out May 30th.
Them cherry bitches?
No, they coming out with the Flint gray joints.
I don't know if they come out with them J's. You know the J's I'm talking about? The one when
they come out this month.
No. Okay. The one when Kobe guarding Jordan when he got them 13s on?
Yeah.
That picture? We need them. When them come out?
Shit, I don't know.
They need to go ahead and release them bitches. Them and the cherry 12s. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, them came. I think I got. No, I don't. Them coming out again though.
Cherry 12s?
Yeah, I don't. I just read about them. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but them coming. I'm supposed to come out again.
Yeah, let me get on 20.
I know this year the reverse flu game is coming out at the end of the year.
I do not like them.
The reverse flu games?
Yes, I do not.
They trash, but I'm gonna get them because I got the regular flu games. I got the ones that came out in I want to say 2009, maybe. They came out with the suede. And then I got the leather ones that came out, the recent ones that just came out. And then I'm gonna get the reverse joint just so I can take a picture with all of them.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with the damn, there's some hella shoes coming out during my birthday month, though. God damn.
Yeah, dog. I'm just thinking like, man, they got some LeBrons coming out, about to drop.
I need them old school. I need them St. Vincent, St. Mary. I need the LeBron ones.
I tried to get them. Them sold out literally in 1 minute, bro. As soon as I got on the app and I pressed I pressed the purchase.
Yeah.
Sold out. That fast.
I need them. See, they come out with every color of fucking 12s except the cherry ones. Black and yellow.
Them hard.
Red and black.
You said what?
All the colors of the 4s on the 20.
Yeah, them come out. Yeah, I'm not messing with them though.
Yeah, I want these Flint 13s.
The Flint 13s, yeah, I'm definitely them a must. I have to get them. Them are a must.
Oh yeah.
Them a must. Yeah, Mike got some stuff. See, look at us, man. We on here talking.
Yeah, he got some. He just got some shit, man.
He got some heat for sure.
Yep. But and that's a wrap for us, man.
Hey, Art, man, your ass fired, man.
Well, still fired, Art.
How you gonna be fired on your day off, Art?
You ain't lying. Starting at guard.
6'6".
Nah, that nigga, hey, this is the most classic intro theme ever, bro.
Yeah, I like the Pistons too.
They
going to
should
work.
call it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that done too. But this one classic.
Yes, sir. We out signing out, man. DA, a.k.a. Facts.
J-Mo Shuttlesworth, nigga. Oh, God.
Picking out that nappy-ass fro. It's your man Jay Smooth, resident James Harden hater. Of course, I got to defend my guy LeBron. Fucking cage, man. Hey, man, watch your mouth talking about the second best player of all time.